Ashland Middle School! Hey, I'm Shauna Sullivan from the University of Oregon. I'm currently an International Studies and Chinese major.
Hi, my name is Allison Roden and I'm a second year student here at the University of Oregon, but I'm also an Ashland High School alumni. I'm currently studying Chinese and International Studies, and I'm studying through the honors program and also Chinese flagship.
I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experience of learning Chinese in high school. At first I thought it was like a super daunting language and I really didn't think I would go anywhere with it, just because everybody tells you like, oh, this is like crazy hard language, like you can't do it, man. But really, like, I actually had a lot easier time learning Chinese than, say, like Spanish. It's just so different from anything you've ever learned before that I almost find that easier, because then you can't kind of like mix it up with other things. And eventually I realized, and especially after really bonding with my Chinese teacher, Guo Laoshi, she really pushed me to study Chinese and continue with my Chinese. So I'm just really happy that I had that opportunity in high school to really explore things I had never experienced before and really bond with one of my teachers, which I think is very important, to have a really good teacher who can point you in the right direction.
So I studied Chinese for 4 years at Ashland High School with Guo Laoshi, and it was a really good experience for me. Not only was it one of my favorite classes in high school, but it also paved the way for me to continue Chinese and continue my studies in college. And so when I first started Chinese, I was kind of excited because I had just a tiny little bit of experience, like learning phrases such as ni hao and xie xie and very short phrases before, and I was interested in Chinese culture, and so I was really excited to jump into the program and see where it would take me. And I was very pleasantly surprised. I had heard all these stories that Chinese is very hard, and granted it is a hard language to learn. You have to learn characters and it's entirely different from anything like Spanish or French. But that was one of the really great experiences for me, and I felt like it really opened up so many new options. It was just a really enjoyable time, and not only was it one of my favorite classes, but Guo Laoshi was one of my favorite teachers as well, and we really connected. Yeah, I just hope that if you're considering doing Chinese, go for it, jump in, and you'll have a really great time. I'm part of the flagship program here at the University of Oregon, and what that means is that I'm in full immersion Chinese classes, which means they're taught in Chinese. And I'm also given lots of opportunity to study with tutors, and not only that, but I'm given scholarships to study abroad, either for summers, but also for a capstone year abroad in my senior year, which means I'll not only be studying, but I'm also going to be doing internships. And so that's a really exciting opportunity, not only becoming fluent in Chinese, but then also gearing my Chinese towards helping me in my future career. Yeah, and the flagship program, you don't just have to be a Chinese major. It's actually encouraged if you have another major, say you're interested in business, or say you're interested in science, then you can also do that. So right now I'm on that path towards becoming fluent in Chinese, and the flagship program at the University of Oregon is really helping me to get there.
So far my experience in this program has been freaking sweet. I've studied a lot of Chinese, I've learned a ton of Chinese, I've made really good friends with a lot of my professors and a lot of the Fudao Laoshis, like the tutors I've had, and like sometimes we go out on the town and we go do fun stuff, so that's a lot of fun.
So we just really hope that you will consider going into Chinese when you go into high school, and that you'll have a really good time there. I know that Guo Laoshi is an amazing teacher, so if you take her Chinese classes, you'll definitely enjoy it.
她说得对, she said right, man. So studying Chinese, you know, it'll make your dreams come true. You'll be able to do anything you want to do, so.
Just do it!